Hello everyone, welcome to another mod overview, this time on Super Apples. A mod simply adds in additional apples that provide additional effects, and obviously have multiple different tiers. So, we've got the... actually we'll go with the hunger effect real quick, just in case, just to see if they give us any additional stuff. So we'll do this and this. I don't think I'm in peaceful, I'm in normal, yes. So we'll see if we get anything additional here, but for the most part it's just going to be the effects that we're going to want to consider for the most part here. Now some do give saturation otherwise, so I'm going to have to reduce this just in case, but we'll take a look still either way. So we'll remove the effects, and we've got now the Super Apple, which is a Totem of Undying sort of recipe with apples. Which gives us obviously instant health and absorption, so a ton of hearts, obviously filled up here. Obviously we can take damage and just see that there is obviously a lot. And it still does go down, of course. And obviously it does after the effect. We've got Emerald Apples. An Emerald Apple. Which gives us absorption 2, luck, hero of the village, saturation, and health boost 5. So obviously you get an entire second row of hearts as well as the extra 4 yellow ones, and obviously a bunch of other things like discounts or other bits and pieces. Next we have the regular diamond, or lower tier diamond one, and there is also a higher tier one with blocks. So the original or lower tier one gives you resistance, speed 4 and haste 5. And the block related one gives you resistance 2, regeneration 2, speed 6 and haste 7. We've got Bedrock Apple, which obviously there's no bedrock recipe for this, but if you did have any bedrock and wanted to try it for whatever reason, then you could. Okay, so many of these, don't think that's used as a recipe or anything. We'll go, oops. We'll just do this real quick. Again, obviously some have been affected by saturation, so we can't really help it. But either way, my guess is that's still the exact same as regular apple, so let's go time set day as well to avoid that. And we'll go clear, and there we go. So we've got a iron one, which is simply ingots, and a block one. So we'll go this one first. Gives us 2, and we get strength and resistance. And then we've got obviously the block one, which is strength and resistance again, but probably a longer time. And maybe a bit more on the hunger bar. We've got Super Emerald, which gives us obviously additional yellow hearts and an additional sort of row of hearts. Some of these are still a bit the same, maybe a bit of an extended time, but there is obviously absorption 5 now. Strength, luck, and hero of the village are probably a bit longer. Resistance 2 I think wasn't there before, longer saturation, and obviously a higher health boost amount. There's that. And we'll obviously apply the hunger effect again, just for these last few, just in case. And with these, of course, you've got the Obsidian Apple, you've got the Barrier Apple, obviously Bedrock will cover, so yeah, which I assume we can... Okay, we can eat, it just it wouldn't let us because we didn't have enough. So, many of these you can eat the same as a golden apple, but others you can't. So Obsidian, you've got quite a bit on the hunger bar there. Fire resistance, strength, resistance, and slowness. There's quite a few options there. The Barrier one gives you okay, slowness, resistance, absorption, invincibility, fire resistance, and saturation. So a lot, and also at a much longer time than you usually get, of like 27 minutes or so when you can usually set potion effects. At least as far as I've come across with, like, say, mods that can set it for you, like NEI or some other cases. But yeah, you've got pretty much a lot of options here. Apple. Yeah, obviously no recipes, so yeah, if you were to set recipes you could probably with Craft Week or something else, but yeah, interesting. And this one we can't, so we need to give ourselves the hunger effect to consume this one, of course. Okay. And actually find out what it can give us. And Bedrock being just bedrock surrounding an apple, which gives us saturation, fire resistance, resistance 5, and slowness 3. So, there's that. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.